Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty video. Now as you guys probably already know, I'm doing a little bit of a mini series here leading up until Black Ops 4, which is going to be released in like less than 3 days now from the time of recording this video. And of course, once Black Ops 4 is released, that is what I'm going to be uploading. But basically I'm talking about older Call of Duties and, you know, sort of doing a mini series leading up into Black Ops 4's release. And today we're talking about Modern Warfare 2. I've already done World War 2, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3, COD 4, some different stuff like that. Today is an absolute classic in a game that's still popular to this day, Modern Warfare 2. Let's drop a like. Let's go for 905 likes. That would be absolutely amazing. If you guys can smash up and hit that like goal today, I will have another video out for you guys later tonight if we do hit that like goal. If not, it's all good. I'll still have a video tomorrow, and then of course going into Black Ops 4. I'm super excited about the game, and I want to talk about Modern Warfare 2 today. So these gameplays, I show about 4 nukes from me, and these are older gameplays. So if the quality is not, you know, super duper HD, that's why, because these are of course older gameplays. But Modern Warfare 2, I had to go digging in the crates for these gameplays. This game is a classic, and this game is still popular to this day for multiple reasons. First of all, the possibility of Modern Warfare 2 getting remastered. Let's start off by talking about that and talking about backwards compatible and stuff, and then we'll get into actual how good this game is and the flaws with it as well. So this game is still super hyped because backwards compatible. A lot of people, you know, this game was available to be backwards compatible on August 30th, so about 2 months ago or a month and a half ago from the time of recording this video, which means that people on Xbox One are now able to put that disc in or buy the game digitally and play on the same lobbies as Xbox 360, which was great because it sort of revitalized the game. Now, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered has a lot of rumors around it possibly coming out next year with the Infinity Ward release, and I think that still is a possibility, but of course making Modern Warfare 2 backwards compatible kind of lessened those rumors a little bit, and by doing that they made a game that did have a lot of hackers and a lot of hacked lobbies, or was kind of hard to find lobbies, or you were lagging. They made it a lot more active, and a lot of the people on the game nowadays are going to be lower levels and stuff like that. Most likely it's just older players on new accounts that didn't recover their accounts for like Xbox One, playing on Xbox One, but the fact that it's backwards compatible, so if you have a 360, if you have a 1, you can hop on and play this game, and the lobbies are fairly active even to this day. So let's talk about this game, how good it is overall. Do I want this game to be remastered? 100,000%, but I think if they do remaster it, they need to change some things, because this is a game that this game honestly should have been the best COD, like by a long shot, if they had constantly updated it. And this is the same thing I talk about Infinity Ward for all the time, or at least the older Infinity Ward, because back then, I mean, you got to give them sort of a little bit of a break, because when this game was released in 2009, back then it really wasn't standard for games to release updates every week or two like it is nowadays with Fortnite, with League of Legends, with CSGO, with different stuff like that. That is a new standard. That wasn't how it was back in the day, but they would still put out, you know, monthly or every couple of months some updates. And the fact that the grenade launchers were just so overpowered in this game, the one-man army danger close, if you guys don't remember, if you guys never played this game, one-man army allowed you to switch your class, right? So in the middle of, when you're in the middle of a life, so you could shoot your grenade launchers off with danger close, which made them do more explosive damage, and then once you're out of grenade launchers, you just switch your class to another one with grenade launchers and you refresh. It's basically unlimited grenade launchers, and it honestly ruined the game, and for who knows whatever reason, like I said, it wasn't normal back then to patch a lot, but they never changed that. They never nerfed it. They never made any changes to that, and honestly that was something that was probably the most game-breaking thing out of any Call of Duty game. There was also crazy other glitches like the Predator missile glitch or the Javelin glitch as well. I don't know if there was a Predator one, but there was a Javelin glitch. There was just a bunch of glitches, and like I said, their support on this game, even though it wasn't so, you know, that wasn't the norm back then, it wasn't very good. But the core of this game is just amazing, and honestly this game is so great for multiple reasons. First of all, the introduction of the nuke, the game-ending nuke, and the fact that in this game you don't have to be a pro-level player to get a nuke or a Moab. Like, to get a Moab in Modern Warfare 3 or games you have to get gun kills, it is pretty hard. But as you see in this video, I'm showing you guys 4 nukes. They are pretty easy, and anyone can basically get them, because if you get on a streak, you use your streaks to build up to that 25 kill streak. So if you have 3 kill streaks, 1 is going to be the nuke. Obviously your other 2, you go with like a Harrier strike, which is 7 kills, and then like an AC-130 or a chopper gunner. Some people go like a Pavlo and then a chopper gunner, or a Pavlo and AC-130. The kill streaks will get more of the kills towards the nuke than you would with your gun most of the time, and that's what made it super easy to get nukes. I mean, it wasn't super easy, but it definitely, everyone had a good chance at getting them, right? So that's what I'm talking about there. But This game was fun. This game was super fun. It had its problems, but just the overall colors and everything, this was a game that really got me hardcore into Call of Duty. But when I break down old CODs, and what I've been doing is I've been breaking them down in 3 ways: maps, kill streaks, and guns. And we'll do that for this one as well, because it's Modern Warfare 2. First, let's talk about the maps, all right? So on this game, the maps were, honestly, it had some of the best maps ever. If I'm looking at a list right here, Favela, absolutely amazing. High Rise, you had Rust, of course, Scrapyard, Skid Row, Subbase, Terminal, different maps like that everybody pretty much loved. And then you had different maps where it was sort of up to people's opinions. Maps like Wasteland, maps like Invasion, maps like Estate, Afghan. A lot of people love those maps too. A lot of people didn't. I'm a big fan of Afghan. Anyway, the maps overall in this game, the one downside I would say is they were a little on the bigger side, but that was of course to accommodate for Ground War, and Ground War was super duper popular back then because it was just traditional TDM and domination in Ground War. There was no kill confirm, there was no safeguard, there was no crazy game modes like that, and that was just traditional 9v9 action back in Modern Warfare 2. So do I think the maps were good in this game? Yes, I would probably give them an 8 out of 10. Of course, every Call of Duty, no COD has perfect maps. Every COD has maps, and for me, I like to focus on small to medium size that flow nicely. That's the maps that I like. Other people, you know, if you're a hard scoping sniper that likes to play defensive, you probably love bigger maps, you know? So this is just my personal preference, but I would say 8 out of 10 on the maps. As far as the guns, okay. Another old thing, and with Infinity Ward, they really, in the Modern Warfare series, which is basically Modern Warfare and the Black Ops series, which are the two most poppin' series, right, for Call of Duty, they did not like to have good gun balance, and that was the same in this game. Like in COD 4, like I said in my video the other day, it was M16 as the overpowered AR, MP5 as the overpowered SMG. Modern Warfare 2 was ACR as the overpowered AR, UMP as the overpowered SMG. Modern Warfare 3, ACR as the overpowered AR. Well, there's also the FAMAS in MW2. I want to mention that too. But ACR in MW3, and then as the SMG MP7. So as you guys can see, I mean, I guess there was ACR and FAMAS that were overpowered under the AR section, but a lot of stuff was overpowered in this game. Once you get past that, yeah, the rest of the guns, there's okay balance. I wouldn't say it's the best gun balance. F2000 was just trash compared to the rest of the guns. So I wouldn't say the gun balance was good, but I would say the guns were fun to use. They were so fun to use. The balance wasn't there at all, but they were fun to use. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10 right there, while keeping those two, under wraps right there. And then when we go to the kill streaks, and this is the first time, I'm someone that loves kill streaks, right? I think if you can earn a kill streak, you should be rewarded, and you should be able to do damage with them. And this game, honestly, took kill streaks to a level where they were actually even a little bit overpowered. I thought the kill streaks in this game were really, really good. I mean, technically, I guess they weren't overpowered because you can just shoot them down if you wanted to. You could shoot them down, but they would be coming in a lot on different maps. You know, a lot of Harriers would be happening and different stuff like that. So I think the kill streaks were a tad bit overpowered, but it did encourage camping. But at the end of the day, they were still fun, and I got to give the kill streaks like a 9 out of 10 because of how they innovated. This game was coming off of World at War, coming off of Call of Duty 4. Custom kill streaks weren't even a thing, and for this to be the first game to add those custom kill streaks and to include things like a Harrier, like an emergency airdrop, like a Pavlo, like a chopper gunner, AC-130, EMP, tactical nuke, this game really founded kill streaks for the rest of Call of Duty, and that's why I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. The only one point I would take off is that they were a little bit overpowered, and that, of course, in turn would encourage camping. So you can see the setup that I'm using for in these gameplays is a little bit different. Sometimes I'm rocking with the Pavlo into an AC-130 or different stuff like that. Basically, your decisions between the Harrier and the Pavlo is, the Pavlo is probably going to do more damage, but the Harrier, you can unlock that one at 7 kills instead of 9, right? And you usually wouldn't run hardline in this game because you wanted to run stopping power, which made your bullets do more damage. And then your decision between the chopper gunner and the AC-130 is the chopper gunner can probably get you more kills, but it's so easy to shoot down. The AC-130 is a little bit more tricky to maneuver and to use, but it's a lot harder to shoot down. And it all depends on this game. Basically, to see if you're going to get a nuke, it all depended on if the enemy team had people that were willing to shoot down stuff and different things like that. Overall, I thought this game was absolutely amazing, and I really do think this game should be remastered because, you know, younger players nowadays never got to experience Modern Warfare 2. Even some people some of my friends that I talked to, they played this game like at a friend's house, and I'm like, dude, this game was such a big deal to me that you know, this, of course, the Modern Warfare series was my favorite series at the time. Now that's sort of transitioned into the Black Ops series, just because Modern Warfare series hasn't been active since 2011 with the release of Modern Warfare 3. But you can see here, and just the feeling of getting a nuke, the feeling of getting that first nuke, this game really innovated Call of Duty to the next level. And without MW2, honestly, who knows where we'd be sitting at today. So I gotta give props to this game. I really did enjoy it, and hopefully you guys did too. Smack a like on this video. Like I said, let's go for 905 likes. I may have another video out tonight, but I definitely will have one tomorrow, and then lean into Black Ops 4, a bunch of videos on that. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts, and rate MW2 in the comment section down below out of 10, and let me know what you guys thought was good about the game, what you guys thought was bad, and different stuff like that. Smack a like, subscribe, and have a great night. I'm out. Peace.